Hello, Cancers. Welcome to your April read. This is Crystal Raven. Thank you so much for waiting and being patient. This is an interesting month, a lot of transitions, a lot of things that are going on. I immediately got that there is a relationship where somebody was actually used because of their independence. Now, what I mean by that is and I literally got a vision of somebody that was in their bed crying, really understanding that the fact that you're an independent person, the fact that you have your own thing going on for you, the fact that you are strong and can withstand lots of different trials and tribulations in your life, the fact that you are independent is what brought this person in, like, drew their attention to you. Why? Because that's exactly what they want to be. They want to be independent. So they were trying to pull that from you. Problem is, you fell in love, whereas this person didn't. It was like they were with you because of the independence. That song keeps running through my head. She's got her own thing. That's why I love her, Miss Independent. And the rest of that song will not come to my mind. I know the song. I've listened to it many times, but that part will only play. And the reason that is because that is the reason why this person has been with you, is because of your stability. They needed this stability, and that sucks. And I feel like there's an energy that somebody is just feeling like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't see that. So let's just get into it, okay? I'm using the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses Oracle. For anybody that is subscribed, you notice that this is new. This is now my new setup. This is going to be for your situation, and that's you, okay? This is going to be strictly how you're feeling, what you're dealing with, and then the situation and how to handle it. And anybody that's new to my channel, welcome. I really do hope that you get something out of this reading that will help you through this, okay? All right, Spirit, give me something for Cancer. Thank you. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, Angel of Healing. The angels have felt your sadness and have shown up to send you healing. Showed up today to show you healing. And then Angel of Psychic Ability. Your intuitive and psychic abilities are strong at present. Yeah, Cancer, you understand that this whole thing was to bring on some healing. Okay? You may have not even felt independent. You may have not even felt like that you had something to offer. In fact, you may have been the one that felt like you had to beg for somebody to love you. Honestly, it's the other way around, which is so weird with this. It's like it everything that you felt, all the insecurities, everything that you worried about is actually what they've dealt with, or why they were with you was because of those attributes that you might have not even thought of, or you didn't like about yourself, okay? But you also understand, yeah, you understand there's so much healing. You got to trust your intuition. This was a lesson of trusting your intuition, a lesson of trusting yourself, okay? Situation, give me a card for the situation, please. For a situation, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. If you don't know your birth chart, please check that out so you'll understand more about the signs, the houses, and how that plays a part in your life. Bottom of the deck, ooh, Angel of Expression. Speak your truth and express yourself clearly. I love that. And next is Goddess of the Shadows. What you perceive to be your dark side holds a hidden treasure. Oh, wow. Okay. This is good. This is good. I love it. What do we got over here? Okay. Angel of Emergence. It's time for the real you to emerge. And Goddess of Psychic Protection. What you believe, you create. No one can harm you. So you got psychic ability. You've got Angel of Expression, Angel of the Shadows, the real you's emerging, and psychic protection. No one can harm you. Psychic, real you. You have gone through your birthing process. The real you is about to emerge. And let me tell you, Cancers, when you've gone through something where you've had to go and look at your own darkness because you have loved somebody that deep, where you have looked at yourself. And people need to understand this. When you love somebody that deep, that you'll stop and go, okay, yeah, you're right. Maybe I could have done that differently. Yeah, you're right. I could have, possibly made that a worse situation than what it already was. Whatever the case may be, when you can go within and see yourself and see things that you want to change about yourself, the real you does emerge, because then, and you honestly trust every intuition, every little gut feeling, every little thing from then on, because the real you's emerging and no one can stop you. Excuse me. Somebody's having stomach issues. A lot of belching, a lot of going to the restroom. Spirit, give me some messages, please, for Cancer during this time. And I will tell you, if this is about love, whatever it is, it was a lesson. You've known that they've just been waiting. They've just been waiting for something else to come in. They've been longing for something else, and I think you just really honestly know that, and you didn't want to see it, but that's okay. There's no judgment here. None of us want to see it. None of us do, okay? But now you're really trusting your intuition. But let's get to the tarot. Let's see what it says. Spirit, give me some messages for Cancer, please, with the psychic protection and the healing. Yeah. So here's the King of Swords. You could have a air sign in your life. This is someone who is very straightforward. They also very intelligent, but they also hold a lot of things back. Yeah. Okay. So here's what I'm getting. You got the King of Swords, but then you also got the Two of Swords, the King of Pentacles with the Eight of Wands. And what this is telling me is that this King of Swords, and this could be you could be embodying this energy, and it can be a female, doesn't have to be a man, okay? And again, vice versa, if that's the way it is, you know your story. But somebody that is in a very intellectual, speaks their mind energy, has made a decision with the Two of Swords here, and there is okay, and there is information. They're waiting on information to come through with a Knight of Pentacles. So like I was saying, there's a situation where you have somebody who is like, how do I explain this? They were with you until something else came along that they were actually wanting to go towards. I know I'm saying this roughly, and I'm not trying to. I'm trying to deliver this a better way, but Spirit is not giving me any better way than to be completely harsh with this and just be like, look how the horses are playing in that picture. It's like they are keeping you blinded, and they weren't telling you the full truth about what they were really wanting to do. And as soon as the information comes through with this other horse that they're wanting to go run and frolic and play with, as soon as that information comes through, then they're gone. And that's the energy that I'm feeling with that. Okay, we can get some clarifiers to make sure. And if I get any other messages that come through, I'll make sure I also let you know. That Eight of Wands, I feel like as soon as that Eight of Wands comes through, as soon as that information comes through, that's when the real you emerges. It's like you start telling it like it is. Here's the thing, when a Cancer is pissed off, people don't understand, because Cancers are so loving and they, so kind and all this stuff. But when a Cancer is pissed off, that much water with that much emotion is difficult to handle, and people don't normally see that side because you don't normally allow it to come out. You'd rather show love than anything else, and people are just pushing it, right? They're pushing it. That's how I'm feeling, and the energy is they're pushing it. Okay. So we got the Five of Cups out, the Lovers, and the Four of Cups. That's too many cards, Spirit. I'll let that one be there, but these are too many. What? Okay, I have to keep them. And this one. All right, so first out was the Five of Cups with the Lovers with the Four of Cups. This is a situation that is ending. This is a soul connection that was meant to come into your life. It was meant to come in for a reason. There is a lesson to be learned. That's for you, okay? However, the feeling I'm getting is to help you learn how to stand up for you. And the reason I say that is because we got the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Wands. This is an energy of someone who is fighting for what they believe in. They're getting. It doesn't matter what anybody is saying. It doesn't matter what's going on. You're going to say your piece. I mean, the Queen of Cups in this deck. I mean, she's looks all right, but I mean, she even looks serious. Like, all right, look, don't push it. Don't piss me off. You see all this water around me? See all these fish? I will throw them at you. Like, don't make a Cancer mad. And Cancer, you're mad, and you're picking up your wand, and you are moving forward because you've got this information that somebody was just waiting while you're over there just really emotionally attaching yourself to this person. They're just literally waiting for something else, and when you find that out, you're done. Seven of Cups on the bottom. Yeah, confusion. Seven of Cups and Five of Cups, confusion, loss, and Nine of Cups. Wow. That's a whole lot of emotion, Cancer. That's a whole lot of emotion. And that is literally, this loss of this relationship helped you learn what is really your Nine of Cups, what is really your emotional fulfillment, what you really want in life versus what you don't want. And you definitely don't want to just waste your time with somebody who is just waiting around until they can get to what they're really wanting, and they're just basically kind of hanging out with you until that can happen. You are figuring that out, and you're about to tell some people off. Your psychic abilities are on point right now. You know exactly what needs to happen. Yeah. I think you're dealing with somebody that's very cold and calculated, and you know it. And they don't come off that way. They come off as maybe playful. They come off as, like they want to build with you, but they're really not wanting to do that. They're just saying it. I don't know how to explain that. What popped out was the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Moon. Now, what this is saying is, let this cycle close out with the Moon. Let it close out, Cancer. Because once you do that, when you step into your independence in the Nine of Pentacles, once you stand in your own independence and look, your own happiness, that's a dog and a cat, right? It's like it's not two people. This is home, just being home with yourself, loving yourself, and being okay with that, and letting this cycle move. Because it taught you how to be stronger. It taught you how to not just open up yourself so quickly. It taught you how to not trust your intuition. It taught you to trust your intuition. It taught you that that's very vital in what is going on. That everything that you thought is the truth. The truth is coming out, and you're like, holy crap. Maybe you didn't even know you were psychic. Maybe you just had ideas, you had thoughts, you didn't know if they were right or not, and then all of a sudden, boom, with this new moon that happened, all this stuff comes out, and you're like, wow, I knew this all along. And you get your first ascension, and you're like, wow, I am a light worker, I am intuitive. There's lots of things that this relationship taught you, but it was mandatory, and it needed to happen so that you can move forward in the way that you need to move forward. Because this is happiness, guys. This is happiness all by yourself. You don't need nobody else. This is pissed off. This is you pissed off, like, you know what, screw you, screw this. I will be happy all by myself. And that is exactly what you're doing. Let me get some clarifiers on some situations here. I want to know about this King of Swords, please. Clarify the King of Swords. Main male. So that's the King of Swords is the masculine energy. Two of Swords. What are they choosing from? Which I really honestly think I already know what they're choosing from. The Marriage card. They are choosing between two different partners. The Knight of Coins, please. Ooh. Yeah. Poverty, thoughts, and imprisonment. So here's the deal. They are feeling trapped in a situation with you, and their thoughts are elsewhere. Their thoughts are with somebody that makes them feel like they want to create and do artwork. I am not trying to be mean, guys. I'm just giving it to you straight. You can be vice versa, whatever. But the person you're with, see if they feel trapped with you, they feel like it's not going anywhere, and they really want to go somewhere else. I'm sorry. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. Expectation just fell out for the Eight of Wands. I'll put it back in the deck because I didn't shuffle on the screen, but you've expected this news. Like, you've known that this was coming. Toil and labor, somebody at work. Maybe you're getting the information from somebody at work. You have a friend at work that's letting you know what's up. You maybe the person that they're trying to get with is somebody that they are working with, and in great fortune. This news about them is a great fortune, and the reason why is because it opens you up to believe yourself, to understand you do have this intuition. You know, you do have you have intuition, and it wakes you up, it wakes your soul up, and you're understanding that what your Knight of Pentacles is leading you to a place that you're not wanting to be. I mean, you realize that, and you're like, wait a minute, I don't want to feel like I'm trapped. They don't want to feel like they're trapped. This relationship has ran dry. We're both thinking about other people, and you're just allowing it to move forward. And it's a great fortune because you learned the lesson. That's the thing. You learned your lesson. Learned the lesson, not your lesson, but learned the lesson, and hopefully they did too. Let's see. Five of Coins, please. Courthouse. You could be having to break a lease. You could be having to change your name. There's divorces happening. All kinds of stuff. There's been a lot of domestic violence has been on the rise. Okay, maybe you're trying to get somebody out and they're being violent. If that's the case, you know, always call for help. Always call for help. Don't let people treat you badly or hurt you. Never let anybody hurt you. Message of concern for the lovers. Yeah, I think you've just known, in high honor. Four of Cups. Okay. So Spirit is asking you to get out of your scarcity mindset. Okay. With this Five of Pentacles and this Courthouse, it almost has a feel of like not wanting to piss people off because you're afraid of what they may do. And this is a feeling of being like shunned, being left out in the cold, you know, people, you know, looking down on you. All right. And feeling like that, or being afraid to feel like that, to feel like you're out by yourself, or you know, you don't want to make them feel this way, you know, because you have a huge heart, so you don't ever want to make them feel this way, but you know that you can't live with them because, you know, of how you feel, so you're gonna have to break a lease. Over here, you know, you've known for a while that there's been a concern in this relationship. You've known that it's going somewhere else, you know, and you are being woke up to your intuitive abilities. You've understood. you're actually shocking yourself at the details that you knew without any proof. Okay, and you're shocking this King of Swords too. Like, you're blowing them off their chair, and while they're thinking about the Four Cups in this, trying to figure out what to do, they hold you at a high honor because, like I said, you're strong. You got your own thing going. You're independent, all this stuff. You just wanted their heart. You just wanted their love. That's all you needed from them. You didn't need them to take care of you. You just needed their heart. And now they're in a Four of Cups energy, building emotions, thinking of you, holding you at a high honor because that's who you are to them. You both learned. You both learned. What? I'd like to see this Queen of Cups with the Seven of Wands, please. Thank you. Main female. There you go. Told you, this taught you how to close that heart up a little, and move in with a fiery passion of standing up for yourself and saying, no, you took my kindness as a weakness. You took my love as a weakness, and I'm not going to do that anymore. I am going to focus on the things that are important in my life for me. And that's, home, family, my kids, independence, all of that. Clarify. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Sudden wealth is on the bottom. And pathway. Holy cow. An unexpected income. Guys, look. So, alright. Alright. So for this Nine of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, let me move it this way. Over here, for the Nine of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and the Moon, we have the Lovers. I know, I'm telling you, as soon as you learn this lesson, as soon as you figure out you can do it by yourself with spirit, as soon as you forgive and show compassion and love, and you're awake to everything you knew what was going on is truly what actually was going on, that steps in. The Lovers step in. Official person, community, and mature male. What this is telling me is that people do look up to you. You have a community of people that look up to you. Why? Because you have grown. Because you became the mature male. The real you is emerging. Okay? People see you as somebody of authority or in the community. Okay? And maybe you're in your home and you're not feeling like that strong. You're not feeling strong. But people see you as a very strong person, as a very mature person. You've gone through a whole lot of things. Your depth of the moon, which you don't even see for yourself, is that people do see you as an official person. They look up to you. You have a multitude of people that see your worth and see what you can actually do with the gifts that you've been given. They're just waiting for you to see those gifts, and you're seeing them now. You've grown. You're on your 5. You're on your life path. You've understood what was hidden. You're letting the cycle go. You learned the lesson, and you're moving forward. It's absolutely freaking gorgeous. I love this. I love this. And now, because you let it go, you're expressing yourself. You went through your dark night of the shadow. You looked at both sides of yourself. Now you can actually be expressive of who you are because now you know yourself. The real you is emerging. You are psychically protected. No one can harm you, okay? You know you're going to have a loss, an emotional loss. You know that. But the moment you walk away from it, you have sudden wealth because you went onto your path, and the unexpected income comes in quickly. All right, Whispers of Love Oracle to close out this reading. This is. I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, it hurts to let things go, especially if it's something that you really, really wanted. But guys, the lovers, the real lovers, the one that you want, is coming to you as soon as you listen to yourself and go back to what you know. Instead of trying to figure out what you don't know, go back to what you do know and just go from there. Okay? All right. Spirit, give me some messages, please, for Cancer. For Cancer, for the month of April, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. These cards just want to jump everywhere, guys. I'm so sorry. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Now remember, the nodes are changing too. So, you know, this situation could most definitely be done. Okay. Bottom of the deck, receive with love and appreciation. Receiving something lovely from others is a way of showing love. Number 7. And let's see what's down on the flow. What's on the flow? We got choose love, 21 breaking down to a 3. So not operating in anger and resentment, but operating out of love because you do love this person. And then you got actions speak loudly. There we go. Here's that, you know, the actions. Express your love through actions, and it breaks down to a 4. So here's the deal. You can choose love and be patience and understand maybe you can't get out of the same home right now. You know, you're wanting to get distance and you can't. Your actions in this time are going to matter. So please, you know, act out of love, not hate. Don't try to go towards each other in a hateful way. Just speak, you know, speak kindly, speak lovingly. You know, especially if there's children in the home, you don't want them to see you act out in your dark shadow. You want them to see you express yourself clearly and profoundly and in a strong-willed way, but you do not want them to see you act out in a bad way where they're seeing some things, you know, seeing you, you know, get upset and angry, and you know, you don't want to teach your children that. Okay, so that's all I'm going to say to that. Just choose to speak love and to act out of love, even when you're so mad that you could just spit fire. Remember to calm yourself and to act appropriately, okay? Because right with this, the imprisonment card right here, if you don't act out right, there can be a lot of bad things that can happen, and people could be calling, and people could be going places they don't want to be going, okay? So just choose love, guys. Act out of compassion. The next one is practice compassion, number 15, the same number as the Lovers. See things from a different perspective. It breaks down to a 6. Learn how to work together with somebody that you don't want to work with. And then 50, breaking down to a 5, life path, which is 5 right here. You've grown. You're mature now. You are being asked to look at how committed you are to love. How committed are you to love? You're a spiritual being. You're a light worker. You want love. Well, if you want love, you've got to be able to express it first. And somebody that can hurt you this badly, that can make you just, like I said, so mad that you could spit fire, knowing that they would rather go somewhere else, knowing that they've been using you just as a place to stay until something better comes along. When you figure all that stuff out and you want to spit fire at them, you intuitively know that you need to show compassion and show love because you are committed to love. It's not that person you're committed to. It's the love. It's the commitment. It's the connection. It's the equal give and take you're committed to. That's what you're wanting. It's not the person. It's the action of love is what you want. So if you want that, then practice that, and then that will come back. And you know that. You're choosing love. Your actions are pure. You're doing what you need to be doing. You're practicing compassion, and you are showing how committed you are to love by showing compassion to somebody else that you may have not wanted to show compassion to. And receive with love and appreciation. Receiving something lovely from others is a way of showing love. This person may have a hard time receiving this from you because they know how badly they've hurt you. Just allow them to go through their process, right? And if they want to give you something, receiving something from them is a way to show them that you forgive them, or a way to show them that you love them still, you know. And even though people can come into our lives and teach us lessons and hard lessons, you can still show compassion and love. And when they offer you something, you can receive it. And it's just a way so they feel better knowing that you've forgiven them. And everybody needs that kind of redemption. Everybody does. They need to know that they've been forgiven so they can move forward, okay? So receive. If you're going to get a gift, if a gift is coming, please receive it with love, because that is part of your growth process too, okay? To not be too stubborn, all right? Okay, Cancers, that is your April read. I hope you got something out of it. Just remember, this is simply so that your psychic abilities can get tuned on. I know it sucks. I know. However, you knew all along, and that is what this lesson is that you've known this all along, and you need to trust yourself. Okay? All right. I hope you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you in May.